everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. My name is Millie and today I'm going to be testing two makeup products from Amazon. So we have a pressed glitter palette and we have 6 liquid lipsticks, both from Amazon, both from the brand Beauty Glazed that I've never heard anything about before, but they had super good reviews on Amazon and I wanted to test them out on my own face. So let's just get into it. So the two products that I am testing out today are the Beauty Glazed Pressed Glitter 15 Ultra Pigmented Glitter Shadows. So there's 15 shadows in here and they are all really chunky pressed glitter. They look absolutely amazing on the pictures. And the other product that I'm testing is the Beauty Glazed Matte Liquid Lipstick Set, and I do believe there's 6 in here. I don't know, we'll get into it in a minute, but I will start with the glitter eyeshadows, and I am going to put other products on my eyes as well as these, but I don't know what colour I'm going to use yet, so that's why I haven't got anything on. So the eyeshadow was £6.38, obviously with free next day delivery with Prime. So that's what that looks like on the inside. So obviously they are super glittery and I have no idea what colour I'm going to use. Probably just like a pinky one because I'm really basic, but I have absolutely no idea like how these are going to wear or how they will look. I will swatch those in a second. And the other product is the lipsticks, so they just slide out the side like that, and that is those colours. So I just picked up the brown set, I do believe. They did have like a red and a pink as well, but oh, maybe I picked up the pink, I can't remember. But these were £6.88 for 6 little lipsticks, and it says that they are a matte liquid lipstick set. But then on the listing it says that they're a gloss. So we'll see what these actually are. But I will start just swatching some of the eyeshadows. So that's what they look like in there. I will swatch. I'm interested by this one. Ooh, they don't feel like how I thought they would. They feel almost wet. And I'll swatch that here. That looks very chunky, but there's nothing left on my finger actually. I'll swatch the red one as well down at the bottom. I will just get a bit of micellar water and take that off my arm because we know that that will get all over my outfit. And let's see how well it comes off with a bit of micellar water. Oh, that is going everywhere. I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I have a very glittery arm now. But what can we do? I think what I will do is I will put down a very neutral base and then use probably just one of the pink tones, or maybe a gold. I'll put down a neutral base and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so that was the quickest warm brown smoky eye I think I've ever done, but it will absolutely just do for today. I am going to do one eye with a glitter glue primer, and I'm also going to use a flat brush to try and pack it on, but I will zoom you in and try and apply this glitter. So I'm going to take a little bit of this primer, and like I said, I'm only going to put it on one eye. So I'm just going to do it on the inner sort of half, pat on that primer, and then I'm going to go in with the middle colour. I'm going to go in with that one, just with the same brush, and press it on, I think will be the best way. Okay, so I think pressing and dragging is sort of the best way. I'm sort of pressing it on and then it's like lifting up again. I'll try it with my finger. Here, it's just not sticking at all. But I still have loads left on my finger. I'll just go in with a little bit more of that glitter glue just on that little the little bald patch, and I'll try to tap that on again with my finger. No, that's just lifting everything up. All of that is coming off, and I've now got more on my finger than I put on before. Right, one last try. I will just go in with the brush. Do you see that? As I'm like pressing it, I'm like just trying to press it to blend it out, and it's just lifting off. Right, I think I'm done with that colour. I'm going to just go in with a little bit of the lightest colour up in this top corner and put that on my inner corner. I did put a little bit of the glitter glue primer in there. Oh, that's a nice colour. That's like iridescent, like greeny, and oh, that's really pretty. Okay, so that's the eye with the glitter primer. It is looking quite chunky, and I mean obviously it is chunky glitter, but what I mean is it's not sitting very nicely. It is looking very chunky, like where I was trying to blend it out a bit. It's just coming off now. I shouldn't have fiddled. Shouldn't have fiddled. Right, so I'm going to go into the other side with no primer and see how that sticks. Again, I will try it with my brush. If that doesn't work, then I will try it with my fingers. The directions on the box say, apply gently with a brush. Foiled textures deliver their maximum payoff when applied with fingertips. So if they're better applied with fingertips, why are you saying to apply them with a brush? So, should I do it with my fingers? I'll do it with my fingers. So that middle colour again, the pinky shade, swipe into that a few times, and should I press and lift or press and drag? I should have thought about this before. Press and drag. My problem is that my nails are quite long at the minute and I can't get into my inner corner. So these aren't actually equal, because on this eye it's right out to the outer corner and this eye it stops in the middle. I will fix that. Right, I'm just going to go in with a brush just to try and get some into that inner corner, because I can't do it with my fingernails. That seems to be blending out easier without the glitter primer. I wonder if that glitter primer is too sticky and it is making the product just stick exactly where you put it. That's how it feels to me. Okay, I'm going to stop fiddling. I'm just going to put a little bit of that iridescent-y lighter shade. If I show you that on the brush, can you see that that's sort of chunky on the brush? Like it has a primer sort of already in it, like it's a little bit wet. I don't know, I can't describe it. So this is with the glitter primer and this is without the glitter primer. I think it went on nicer without the glitter primer, and also I'm noticing now that I'm looking a little bit closer up, there's more glitter under my eyes on the side with the glitter primer, and I wonder if that's because I was having to blend it a bit more. So I will just go and, I've got it all over my hands. I will just go and do my eyeliner and mascara, and then I will be right back to do the lipsticks. Okay, so the liner and the lashes are on, and I'm quite happy with how the eyelids are looking. But when I was filling around, obviously adding the eyeliner, so much of that, also ignore this, so much of that has fallen out onto the tops of my cheeks. I don't know if you will be able to see, but there is lots of glitter under my eyes, which isn't ideal, but we're going to move on to the lips. So like I said, there is 6 shades in here and I will just get them out. I wonder if they're all named. Okay, so going along the box, the first one is called Exposed, the second one is Dolce K, Coco K. Are these meant to be like a rip-off of some of the Kardashian stuff? Kardashian Jenners? Candy K, Kristen, and Leo. So Leo is quite dark. I think I want something a bit more nudie today. So I think I will go with this one, which is Candy K. I will just take off my lip balm because I'd read somewhere that this was a matte liquid lipstick. I did put on my Dr. Pawpaw balm, then it says on the listing that it's a gloss, so I have no idea what to expect. So like I said, this is Candy K and it's just a light nude colour. I have so much glitter on my lips, so I've just wiped them. Great. Okay, teeny tiny little doe foot applicator. This colour is like exactly the same colour as my lips. Exactly. They don't smell very strong. I would say that they have a very slight, sweet, sort of chocolatey, maybe vanilla-y scent. Okay, so it's definitely matte, but it's very comfortable, but it does look very dry on my lips. I might just add a little bit of this pinky one, which is Exposed. They don't layer up very nicely. I was trying to sort of create a sort of ombre look there, but it's sort of like peeling up and separating. I will zoom you in so that you can see. It is very dry. That's not very comfortable. Now that that's dried down, I've had that on for only about 2 minutes, but that feels like it's cracking. And like when I'm not like tensing my mouth, I feel like that looks awful. Like so wrinkly and not very nice. When I tense my mouth, you can see down here that it's like separating. And I think that happened when I added that second colour. But definitely feel like it has that staying power. Let's just see. Yeah, so there's no transfer at all. I am confident that there's no transfer with that, but I don't think I would be very comfortable wearing this all day because it's quite uncomfortable. I will zoom you back out. What I will do to just try and make this a little bit more comfortable, because I do want to try and keep this on all day, I'm just going to put a little bit of Nivea lip balm on. So that has come off quite a bit on the top of the lip balm, but I don't mind that because the colour was quite pigmented anyway. But I will try and keep this on for as long as possible, and I will check back in with you later on. So it is a little bit later on now. I don't think I said before, but it was about 11 o'clock when I originally put this on, and it is now 4 o'clock, so this has been on for about 5 hours. I am not taking this off just yet, but the lighting, it's getting so dark, so I thought I'd better come and film this before the light completely goes. But I have some thoughts. So the side that I use the eye primer, the glitter has stayed quite well. There was a little bit of fallout when I very first put it on, but other than that, like, I think if I'd put the eye products on first and then I'd done the rest of my makeup, it probably would be okay, because it was just the action of blending and trying to get the product onto my eye where the fallout was coming from, rather than it falling throughout the day. So I have the same amount of fallout under my eye on this side as I did when I very first put it on. But on this side, where I don't have the eye primer, there is so much glitter. It is all over here. There's bits down here, and I've noticed more on my dress and like on my jumper throughout the afternoon. So there's definitely more, which makes a lot of sense. There's definitely more on the side where I didn't use the primer. So the primer that I used was a glitter eyeshadow primer base, just one from Revolution, and I remember this being quite cheap, but it's worked really, really well, and I don't think I would use this eyeshadow palette without a primer, because these two just worked really well together. And I really love the inner corner colour. I think that is beautiful. I think I would definitely wear that more, and I do definitely want to try some of the different ones with different eye looks. So there's a really beautiful greeny colour, so I really want to try this colour, the like tealy bluey colour. I think that's beautiful, and I think definitely this red for Christmas would look amazing. So I do definitely want to play with this some more, but I will only be using it with the primer because that's worked really well. And also just a note, it is the same day. I did add more mascara and eyeliner, so if it looks a little bit different for that, that's why I did add a little bit more, because I just didn't like the shape that I'd done before. And the lipsticks, so I added a little bit of my Nivea lip balm, and that really helped the comfort, and it helped how it looked and how the colour was sitting on my lips. Before I added that, it was a little bit crusty and dry looking, but I added that and that really did save it, and I think it's lasted quite well considering I have literally just eaten a sausage sandwich. I've definitely spilled ketchup down my dress as well, but we're just going to pretend that that's not there. Yeah, the colour has lasted really well. So this is, what did I say, 5 hours of wear, and the colour is definitely still there. I would say that just pick one colour and stick with it, because I applied the darker colour and then I decided that I wanted to lighten it a little bit, so I added another one, and that layering didn't really sit very well, but the first colour I think it would have sat quite nicely. I will leave it in the description if I try this again tomorrow and it works horribly. I will let you know in the description, but I think I'm quite impressed with the staying power. I think because it's got the matte finish, it scared me a lot, honestly, and that is easily fixed when you put on a little bit of lip balm. So really impressed with that. And yeah, that was like £6 for 6 lipsticks. So yeah, really impressed with that, and the colours are all beautiful. I would use every single one of these. They are just really good basic nude colours, but they had 3 sets altogether, I think. There was one that was like reds, so you know that that's my vibe. So I may well get those. But yes, if there are any other Amazon beauty products that you would like to see tested, then leave them in the comment section down below. I'm more than happy to get a few more, because these have turned out surprisingly well. Actually, when I first applied these, I wasn't expecting great things, but the finished look is okay. I'm quite happy. So yeah, if there's anything else you want to see tested, leave it in the comment section down below, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye!